So shortly after the killing of George Floyd, a lot of people in the country were wondering what could they do to help create systemic change. Um, and I began wondering, what can I do within the systems that I live in to help create change, including here at work? So as a pediatric psychologist, I was really focused on how the social unrest in the country was impacting children, some of our most vulnerable population. And I thought, well, I think books are a great way to talk to children. I emailed my co-chair, Dr. Mike Tansey. We co-chair the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Committee for the Department of Pediatrics. And I shared with him my idea about how about if we purchase a lot of books that talk to kids about discrimination and racism, and we place them in the libraries across the hospital.
My initial reaction to this project was this is awesome. This really, I think, helps us to get at the root of some of the problems that we're dealing with as a culture and as a society. And what better way to change a culture or society than working with children? This is where a lot of, I think, lifelong attitudes kind of come from. So really starting, I think, with children is a great way to begin this process. And also, I think it's really been a great way for parents to be able to have conversations with their kids through the use of simple books like this, which take some of these, I would say, probably complex topics that we think about as adults and that are sometimes difficult for us to sometimes express ourselves or have good conversations about, and break them down into these kind of more appropriate ways for us to communicate effectively with our own kids and kids that are in our communities.
And then I shared our idea with the faculty, and right away people started putting in the chat, oh, this is a great idea, I want to donate, how can I? So then we came up with a fund, and we dispersed the fund to the department, and people just started donating.
So we've purchased a full set of books as our initial kind of part of this project. As funds have come in, we've been thinking about how can we expand this process? How can we get this list of books that we have and we think are important to this mission, and sharing those across other areas of our campus and in even community?
As a department, we define diversity in the broadest sense of the word. So not only do we want to purchase books that talk about race, but other aspects of diversity, whether it's gender expression, disability, religion.
And the response has just been overwhelming, I would say. It's a challenging time for so many of us, and the areas of social injustice that have been happening have affected us all in different ways. And so many people want to know, what can I do? Is there something I can do to make a difference? And I think this has resonated with a lot of individuals, and they've been happy to support this project.
My hopes for this project is that it will continue to grow. Like Dr. Tansey mentioned before, we're starting out here in our own backyard. So there's 3 libraries we want to put these books in, but why not expand it to the community and to the schools and their surrounding areas? And even in my clinic, I work in the Attention and Learning Disorders clinic, and we have a prize box. Most of the time we just have toys, but why not have a book that a child can pick out as well? I think that would be amazing.